Hi, chat. How's it going? I saw Farron in the other chat. Farron, are you in this chat? Are you there? Farron, I need your help. I need your help, Farron. I'm being bullied. Where is she? God damn it. Is she just in the other chat? Will someone tell her to get her stupid ass into this chat? Jesus. So we gotta talk about some stuff. Mars Lance, you're here. You're not Farron though. I know. I just got to talk to her. Locals. So to let people know, locals. I think I've talked about this. They don't have RTMP. This is backroom streaming protocol. Whatever the P is probably protocol, but they don't have that. So I can't easily interview someone. I have to do this like annoying setup with virtual audio cables and shit to bring that into locals. Long story short, it's wait, what? Inselling lately? Cynthia is so mad, guys. Cynthia has blown a gasket, and I wanted to talk to Farron, but the reason I'm bringing all this up is because I would just bring Farron on the show for a minute, like if I could just have her call in. But the way this works, it doesn't really work that way. Cynthia is so angry, and I don't know what her problem is, because I'm just like, here we are. No, Ryan, it's not because she's a woman. It's a different kind of mad. Just sing. No more fake drama with Bronca. I don't have any drama with Bronca. And I don't think Farron does either. I mean, Hannah might. I don't know. Chrissy might. I don't think she was getting along with him too well. There's some misfiring of cylinders going on all of that stream. It was pretty good. But how old is Ari? I don't know. I'll have to ask her. I'm going to interview her soon. Cynthia, and you said nothing. Cynthia, pumpkin, sugar, sweet cakes. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Do you think that I have any control over Bronca? Do you think that I can wave a magic wand and make a guy who is a self-made millionaire who goes on live streams to shitpost? Like, you think what? Now, Andrew, don't you dare call that fine woman a bitch or a cunt. What's the... You think that works? If he said it to me, do you think what would I do? I can imagine the guy. Nick, you gotta stop talking to women that way. What the fuck are you? Cynthia, for as much as like maybe Bronca didn't read the room, and as much as like Chrissy didn't read Bronca, and as much as like that all just turned into a shit show, just sitting there just watching like the slow motion train wreck, for all of that, like, how do you not read the internet? Like, no one ever looks cool all going, nah, bro, nah, you got to stop. Like, nobody does that. Nobody around you respects that. No, the audience doesn't respect it. The other creators don't respect it. And most critically, the alleged victim doesn't either. They don't want someone else to step in. But it doesn't matter. Cynthia, I still love you, girl. You fine. Hanging out here. Always a pleasure. And but your expectations of other people, You know, like no, you notice no one stepped in because that's not how you handle stuff like that on the internet. And if Farron thinks that Bronco was inappropriate on her stream, I'm sure she would talk to him about that personally. If Hannah thought Bronco was inappropriate to her, I'm sure that would probably be a conversation facilitated through Farron. But they wouldn't do it on stream, and they didn't. No one did, because that's just not how the internet works. And people will, of course, figure this out at some point or another. But none of that matters. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to sit here and kvetch about everybody whining. Let me whine about something for a minute. Wait. I saw something. Maiden Iron. Yeah, I mean, drama is drama, and people will always do drama. Like they just do. Drama is just how drama goes. Fuck, I thought I saw something I wanted to respond to, but I think it's gone. Yeah, Swoop. I think it was just miscommunication. Oh wait, so I call you Ari Rose. You're Ari Rose? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce that? Yeah, she's Ariadna. And I have like not one of my cousins, but like my wife's cousin is Ariana. You know, so when I see ARI, I see Ari, not Ari. But I will try to remember to call you Ari. How's that? But I got to talk about something that's unrelated to the Farron stream. Since Farron is a quitter and isn't in the chat, we'll talk about this instead. So, Minnesota, as you guys know, comically legalized edibles the other day. I just got some new ones to try at some point. I'm not going to do one tonight, I don't think, because these are only 5 milligram ones. So I'm going to try and see if those don't. And this is a sativa, which the other ones were hybrids. Do it, pussy. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The other ones were hybrids. And so indicas, I think, knock you out. And sativas are supposed to wake you up. For me, like when I do these hybrid ones, I think these are the hybrids. I don't fucking know. This one like doesn't say. But when I eat these, I just want to like, I go immediately unconscious once they start kicking in. I am done. So that's the thing. But I got some of these to try to see if maybe the sativa will like pick it up. Right. But we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight or not. It doesn't matter. I can sleep through anything, so it doesn't. But I wanted to test it and see if it's not sleep. But it's all besides the point. Minnesota legalized edibles by accident. Very funny. As long as they're hemp-derived THC, industrial hemp. The Industrial Hemp Act of 2015 paved the way for this. These fucking cunts just made Delta 8 illegal. Not Delta 9. The Delta 8 shit is now illegal in Minnesota. For what? Why? I don't do any of that. Like I don't vape. I don't when I have vaped before, like with like a weed pen or whatever, like my lungs are like stop it. The little bitch lungs. I don't care for this, right? It is not my thing at all. And I do the edibles like ironically, but I'm not here to like, and the drinks are gross and all this stuff tastes like cancer. So But they just made it illegal to do the Delta 8 stuff. And it's like, why are you making more shit illegal? Like, why is this happening? Can we just stop? There's not a rash of Delta 8 overdoses, murders, or car accidents. That's not real. So why are you wasting your fucking time regulating it? Like, we pay these fuckers to do shit that's important. And this is where they spend their time. And let me tell you, it's the fucking Republicans in Minnesota doing this. It's the fucking Republicans doing it. Yeah, Shri, that's just a Minnesota law that went into effect on August 1st, apparently. I just found out about it now, so that tells you like how tuned in I am to the state of weed. I was just too busy laughing at the fucking gummies to care about anything else. But these dudes just cannot fucking figure out that, oh, here's the thing. It's making a bunch of people happy and nobody's getting killed from it. Well, we got to stop that because you know what it is? You can't have fun. You can't have fun. Someone might be having fun. Well, someone might do weed and have fun. Well, whoa. What would that do? And like I tried Delta 8 one time. I don't know. I think I had a Delta 8 drink. And I had I had a Delta 8 drink and I felt like kind of drifty for like 10 minutes. And then it went away. And I have no tolerance, as you guys have seen, for Delta 9. Like that shit fucks me up. It's funny to me, but it's not like I've got some massive tolerance and that's why the Delta 8 didn't affect me. It's just not the same thing. Yeah, Savvy Sue, Delta 8 doesn't do shit for me. Yeah, most of the people I know who do Delta 8, like it's almost medicinal. Like they do it for nausea control, headaches, and stuff like that. Like CBD, right? They're not doing it, though, to get high because it just doesn't really work. You have some Delta 11 if you want. Yeah, there's Delta 10. There's like HHC and stuff. I haven't tried any of that shit. But Tanimal. No, I know. Henry Cavill has tiny arms and tiny hands. People don't believe. Farron, you're here? Farron. What up, Farron? How you doing? What the fuck, dude? Oh, you're finally here. Thank you. Farron, you need to answer some fucking questions. Okay? Because I have got a damn riot going on in my chat. How's your show today? Sorry I wasn't on a little earlier, and sorry I didn't stay a little longer, but I had some commitments to make. How's your show? How'd it go for you? Did it go well? John Naxos says, Farron, I found a picture of your ovaries. Here we go. Thank you so much for coming. Andrew called Hannah a cunt. That was fun. And then he called all of us fucking bitches. Got a La Branca. Yeah, no, it was great. It was actually really uncomfortable at times. And what's up, Vices? The Lorax is here as well. Okay, I gotta ask you, Farron. Talk to me about that cunt comment. Talk to me about it. Because it was an uncomfortable part of the stream. Is Hannah okay? Does she need therapy? Should I send her like a basket with flowers in it or like chocolates or something? Oh, no. Can I send her a basket of chocolate wrappers, but not with any candy in it because I don't want her to get fat? Hannah doesn't give a fuck. She's legit a cold-hearted bitch and loves it. Are you sure? Because I've been told that that me and Legal Vices. Valiant Renegade doesn't count, I guess. Fuck that guy. I'm kidding. I like him. But Legal Vices and I should have stepped in and saved her. Is that what we should have done? Did we fail our chivalry test? Oh, yeah. Hannah, her and I haven't talked in 3 weeks because we were pissed at each other. I was the one who had to apologize to her. Well, yeah. I mean, you have a lot of apologies to say. I mean, to be fair, but I'm just curious. I'm just curious, Farron. Should Legal Vices and I have saved Hannah's virtue from the wrath of Bronca? You could have booted his ass, but he would have gotten another BMW and a Rolex. Yeah. Yeah, Farron. Now, okay, now that you've addressed that, and thank goodness you did. That was very important. That was very important. Wait, Robin says, yes, you chicken shit. Who are you talking to? Oh, shit. Trying to figure out. Was I the chicken shit? I just want to know what I was supposed to do. Nick feels guilty, which means he probably should have done something. I feel very, very guilty. I do. I failed everything. She said me? Okay, cool. Nick should not have done anything. Vices should not have done anything. No one should have done anything. Literally, the silence from everyone was enough. Lol. Yeah, there's not anything to do. But that being said, Farron, thank you for answering those very important questions. Was I surprised at how fast Chrissy got pissed? No. There was a clear miscommunication that started when Chrissy joined the stream. Bronca was talking like Bronca. Chrissy's never met him. And she comes in, and he's like 2 hours into a heated conversation. I mean, and so he says something. She kind of misunderstands, I think she misunderstood the temperature of what was going on. And then that set a tone. Remember that first impression thing? Well, her first impression of Bronca is like, your marriage is going to fail because you're a dumb bitch. It's like, whoa. Like, I think that I think that was, that was just a recipe for disaster. It's an unfortunate circumstance because I think had that not happened, they'd probably get along just fine. Why? Petty shit. It's just slightly not where I wanted to be. But anyway, did I save Bronca? I needed to. But I don't think anybody on that stream, Cynthia, this is not what happened. Okay. I'm 100% certain that that's what happened because I watched it. I was there. But it doesn't matter. Farron, you do actually owe me a legit fucking apology. Legit. And I mean this from the bottom of my fucking testicles. Your soundboard use is abusively bad. It is awful. It needs to fucking be rain. You got to turn that volume down or something. You need to stop. That I wasn't going to call you out on stream, but now that it's just you and me here talking, that soundboard, I couldn't hear people. It was so much like you got to turn that fucking volume down. You're trying to lighten the fucking mood from Bronca. I was in, do whatever the fuck you need to get that shit back up there. No, you don't get to do this. You don't You don't get to foghorn your way through this. That was fine. Using the soundboard, not a problem. It's just way too loud. It's way too loud. Once is too much with that much volume. That was way too much. So you were trying to drown out Bronco. Yeah, but it drowns out everything. It's awful. And in the headphones, you're sitting there, it's like every time. Oh, yeah. We all had to go down in this one. Nope. Not me. Not me. I am Rose, and you all are Jack. I will be on the fucking door. I am the door. You want me on that door. I'm just saying. Dude. I wanted to reach through and beat you to death with that soundboard. So that's it. That's all I got to say. Other than that, I had a really good time on the stream, though. Thanks for having me on. It would have been a blast to be on the whole time, but just unfortunately, schedules. Let's see. If you see Christina on another stream, you're unsubbing. Who the fuck is she? Wait, Radix? Radix is fine. What's wrong with her? Did you just say you were happy my wife was sick, you monster? How dare you? How dare you? I'm just kidding. I know what you meant. I was thinking she would have been pretty uncomfortable during some of those things. She's not like the whole like drama and tension thing. She's like, no, like that, out of that. Like she would have probably excused herself. I have to go return some videotapes. But yeah, that was whew. Oh man. Well, anyway, guys. So back to what I was saying. Thank you, Farron, for answering questions. You're welcome to stay, but you know, I don't. I just wanted you to kind of talk about that. Because it's a shit show. It'll be great. Now the best part is that everyone can now do a stream analyzing your stream and then a stream analyzing everyone else's analysis of that stream. And you've just got the grift. You've increased the grift. I'm not going to do it though. Like I'm going to sit and listen to 5 women again. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sure it'll be covered by other people on YouTube. You never want to talk about your dead eggs again? Well, oh god, I'm so tired of these fucking streams and then the streamception that follows. I'm done with that a lot. So guys, here's my goal. I kind of want to do a Borowski trial. I don't even care what it is. So I really kind of want to do a Borowski trial. I don't care who gets murdered or chopped up. That's what I want to do. I would watch him be the judge so many, like, other than all these other weird judges, just no, yes, overruled, sustained. Like, just oh god, we need that. But so here's what I need, and at some point I'll probably be hiring a researcher, content aggregator, something. Every time I say that, it turns out bad that I said that, but I'll probably be doing something like that. But in the meanwhile, if any of you guys happen to see that a Borowski trial is going to be streamed, let me know. Let me know, because that is what we need, is as a palate cleanser for Daryl Brooks and all this tomfuckery that's going on. But anyway, so that's something that might be happening in the near future. Let the legend live on. The next trial might not be as good. We'll have to see. But I have a feeling that he runs his courtroom the same way. Edgecombe was a special case, but I feel like every single trial that we watch are these abnormal trials. They're all too long. But I thought it was daylight savings. Did daylight savings already happen? Fuck. I thought I was going to get an extra hour. Shit. Okay. Like an extra hour now. I know I already got the extra hour, but I thought I was going to, like, when it got back to 2, I was like, oh, that's when it's going to happen. So damn, that's gay. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, where was I going with this? I don't even remember. Oh, I want to watch all these trials that we end up watching are like these. Oh, it's like 4 weeks or 6 weeks long. It's a media case. It's crazy. And that makes sense because that's what they show. But I would like to see just some run of the mill trials, because I feel like people get like a skewed impression of the justice system. Yeah, Aussie, I know the normal ones are fucking boring, but there are some normal trials that are not going to be that would not be that bad to watch, because the details are still salacious. You still got a murder, right? Something like that. Okay, what the fuck is okay, yeah, Bronca's watching that New Mexico trial. I couldn't, because I just couldn't stream on Thursday or Friday. So that was an annoying, because I did want to actually do that trial, the extreme skier case. But what we've got, can't you do a search? I mean, kind of, but it's better to crowdsource this stuff. It's just, trust me, like, crowdsourcing stuff when possible is really, really helpful, because so many people, so many ears eventually want to hear. That was profound. Okay, so Shabusiness is coming up. Shabusiness is coming up, and that is what we're looking for. Crowdsource your merch. Yeah, actually. Can you do one? Wait, can you do one from Hawaii just so you can break it down? If there's like a Hawaii trial, yeah, I'd happily do one. Oh, what the fuck is that? Redevoted? No. No, you fucking monster. Do you guys know how short Devin is? Yes, he is shorter than Attorney Tom. Am I going to stream Brooks' sentencing? I hope so. I might have something on the morning of the 15th that would prevent it. I'm trying desperately not to right now. If I have to, just know that it's a family member, not an immediate family member, an extended family member who has some medical procedures that I might have to be chauffeur / escort for, because they can't, they can't drive to or from it, and then they can't be left alone for 24 hours. So I might be babysitting an adult for some medical stuff. I hope not. We're trying to get it. We're trying to get it so that I don't have to. That would mean somebody else would be taking care of them, which would be ideal. We're already going to have like all their kids in our house, so that's going to be a disaster. And escort, you knew I had a side gig? Well, if the super chat's big enough. What's it? Pole dancer? Yes. Well, got to make it happen. I gotta get one. Got to get a pole installed. Get practiced up. Speaking of that, where's From Mars tonight? What the fuck? She was here. I saw her earlier. Well, the conversation had to be about stripper pole. Of course, everything is. Is Base From Mars an escort? No, she's a bartender. Anything on Lofty? He has not messaged me back yet. I hope he's okay. I hope Lofty's okay. Have I met her? No. I mean, technically, I don't know. I'm just relying on what was said in the chat. That's true. Curious if 20 people will show up for Brooks because his mom sure the fuck didn't. Yeah. So I want to cover the Brooks sentencing, both the 15th and the 16th, the full day. Am I going to cover the clown killer trial? When is that? Borowski has a preliminary hearing Monday. I wonder what the case is, though. Because, like, a preliminary hearing could be just, it could be for, I don't know. Wait, was it him or was it? Oh, wait, no. Every case in Borowski's courtroom is depressing. Mother charged with the death of her son. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Every case he gets is a murder or like a sexual assault. That's the only stuff he gets. Is it true Rumble has started censoring? And is that written or spoken or both? So I'm hearing this. It's from what I know, it's in the chat. And the chat has some filter, like it filters out fuck and stuff like that. I haven't talked to them yet. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. As soon as I talk to them, not locals. Locals is fine. Rumble, not here on locals, on Rumble in their chat. You can say whatever you want here in this chat, like you can. So Yeah, Aussie, I don't know, and I don't know if that's so Rumble had remember one thing about Rumble is that Rumble was up until very recently a Canadian company based in Canada, and they had certain laws that needed to occur or certain rules that needed to be in place for under law. Their terms of service, I don't believe has actually been the new terms of service. I don't think has been adopted yet. They're not enforcing the old terms of service because that would already be banned. But they're not enforcing those. But the new terms of service is being written by Viva and Barnes, I believe. And I haven't I haven't read it yet. I really should, but I've got to talk to them because I look like if they want to censor a bunch of shit, I might as well just be on YouTube. Like I don't want to be sitting here like going no, Target, it wouldn't be for the vagina that got shown on stream. It would be Canada has specific requirements about anti-trans language. Very, very specific. And so that shit was in their terms of service, but it's not enforced. And so if they that's what I was saying. If they did enforce that term of service, I'd already be banned. But yeah. Yeah, Gooch, I know. Yeah, that actually a lot of that is on YouTube, so I don't know. It was cut in. What vagina was on my stream? It was a deep fake of Zendaya that no, Ryan, I never swapped him. I'm leaving it up as a social experiment for Rumble. But yeah, it was a deep fake of Zendaya, and it was just it's just a giant vagina on screen. Zendaya? What? You simping for her name? Who fucking cares? You think one vagina needs to be shown each stream? That's a bit much. It's a bit much. But yeah, so I've left it up. No one said anything to me. But if they're gonna, and that's definitely going to be against their terms of service. They cannot be a pornographic video site. And if you allow people to vag posts all over, like they just will, it's the thoughts of hello. I can. Oh God. So. I can send my vagina out to an unlimited number of people. Sign me up. But you're okay with that, Target? I'm learning so much about you. Isn't that just Pornhub? Yes. Also OnlyFans. And those are fine places, but they have different they're different whatchamacallit. I think Nick is sober mostly. Yeah, I'm sober the overwhelming majority of my day. I'm sober right now. Kind of depressed. Anyway, what the fuck was I going to say? Oh yeah. There's just different rules and regulations and app access and all that stuff if you just allow full on nudity on your platform. But yeah, the censorship shit I'm not super thrilled about, so I'm going to talk to them and see if I can figure out what's going on. So, Monty, did I like him? Someone reminded me that I called him a cuck in some other video, but I don't know what video it was, and now I really want to know where I shit all over that guy. Because that was probably funny. Oh, it might have been related to the Young Gravy thing. He won't care, lol, he's a cartoon character. Well, that's obvious, yeah. He was fine. It's funny, I guess. In all seriousness, why don't you run through your own platform and then feed it out so nobody can take it from you, like Timcast or whatever his is called? It's really, really expensive to live stream. Like really expensive. What does cuck mean? Okay, so a cuck is it's short for cuckoldry, and a cuck is someone who derives sexual gratification from watching someone else fornicate with their significant other. It's a nice way to put it. So that's what yeah, for a cuckold. What is a young gravy? A young gravy is apparently a cuck maker. That's the porn definition. No, that's the real definition. Don't speak so proper. It's someone who likes watching. It's some dude who likes watching his girl get railed. That's what it is. Define pink sock. That's where you do so much vigorous anal that like the inside of the ass prolapses out. So why are you guys asking about this stuff? We need a definition stream. Okay. To make me define things. What is a Pittsburgh steamroller? I have a joke answer, but I don't have a real one. Cuck is a bird, goddammit. Yes. Okay, so yes. A cuck is a little bird, and another another bird would come and nest with their eggs, but then they'd raise like that bird's young. That's where it comes from. What is an Alabama hot pocket? I think that's what happens when Drex is down in Alabama and someone's got cold feet. Like NCAA Cat who's down in Alabama. It's what an Alabama hot pocket is. When are you watching Orgasm Inc? Soon. Please explain docking. That one got me. Never heard of it. His stream's gotten so weird now. Okay. So docking is where two uncircumcised penises come together. And then they pull the skin up of one over the other. I guess you technically only need one uncircumcised penis. And so then it's like a blanket that goes over the other. I shouldn't even know that. I've been on the internet since it was created. What's an omelette du fromage? It's an omelet with cheese. People do that. I've never met anybody who's admitted to it, but I think Camelot probably does. Does that make you Siamese twins? Yes. What is this stream turned into? This is locals. This is what the chat does this. Oh, Christ. You came for the karaoke? I don't know if I was going to do karaoke tonight. I haven't set up my laptop to do the karaoke music in. Could maybe do a little bit later in a minute. I don't know. I'm not I don't have any liquid confidence in me yet. I do have some tips. What's a hot Carl? It's where you just take a shit on someone's chest. You tell your kids where babies come from yet? I haven't. Is it okay to eat ass if it's your wife? I mean, I guess if she's into it. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's start reading some of these chats. Sheepsidian says, since you're banned everywhere, do you have time to pop up on a show any upcoming Wednesdays? It depends what time. Wednesdays are kind of busy for me because my kids do activities that take up my evening. Or not really take up my evening. They just require me to go like drop them off and pick them up. I kind of can't wait till my oldest is 16 and can drive. Sweet child of mine faggot. That sounds like an interesting remix. Ammo's currency. Can we get a toast to tonight's base Bronca? Sure. I gotta say happy birthday to Dependosaurus Rex. Oh yeah, I saw that chat in the other chat window. So hold on. Oh yeah, as soon as he can drive, he's gonna be driving fucking everybody. Wait, did the Astros win? Did they win the World Series then? Like, is the World Series over? Sweet. The story of the Astros is actually really fucking interesting. And how they basically turned a team that was middling into a multiple World Series winning team. And they knew exactly when it was going to happen. There was an ESPN cover, ESPN magazine or whatever, cover a while back from years ago, and they said, I think it was 2016, the first year the Astros won the World Series, and they're like, 2016, the Astros will win the World Series. I'm not a sports person. I'm not. My dad, though, I was born in Houston. And so the Astros, the Rockets, the Oilers, eventually the Texans, not so much because we had moved away. But yeah. So I hear about all this shit through him. But I don't care. I like going to live sporting events just because these like don't sway. They just stay in place. It's almost like they're fake. I like going to live sporting events because the environment is fun. I don't really care to sit around and watch sports. That gets really boring to me. Oh yeah. To base Andrew Bronca dropping truth on these bitches all night. Guy's so fucking funny. Show Bob's? No, I'm very nervous. Very shy. Marslands, Nick, could you please summarize who is Cynthia and what did Bronca say to piss her off? So Cynthia is a great longtime viewer who's fantastic. I like her very, very much. Cynthia is she has different opinions than me, which of course is perfectly fine. And I think that's one of the reasons she enjoys watching the show is because we have completely different takes on so many things. But sometimes those different takes lead her to places of severe anger. And she calls herself Cynthia the Libtard, which I like liberals. I think they're cute and fun. So I don't care. about that. But she self-labels in that way. And yeah, she just gets mad about some stuff. So what Branca said to piss her off was Branca, I think, completely misunderstood what was happening on Farron's stream, where Branca was no wait. Farron's sister Hannah was making a joke to lighten the mood, and Branca took it personally. Now, I don't know if there's some sort of thing like behind what made him mad, but here's the gist of it. She was making a joke about killing one's own children, and Branca took that as her accusing him of being willing to kill his own children, which I don't think Hannah was doing, but that's how he took it. And then he got into very, very full-on defensive mode. And he was, well, offensive mode. And he called her a cunt. Maiden Iron, that's a joke. Like, look, there's a way. What she was saying is, by this logic, here's what happened. The question was, should a man ever marry a single mother with kids? And he said, no. Why would you? And so then the joke was, by your logic, single women should kill their children if they want to find a husband. This was not an actual serious point being made, I don't think, if I had to guess. And so then Branca took that as he should kill his own children, which doesn't make sense in the context of the thing, which is why this was I didn't say it was a funny joke. It just was a joke. But this is why I think the confusion should be fucking obvious. Obviously, if she's talking about single mothers killing their own children so that they can find a man to marry, she's not talking about Branca, who is not a single mother, killing his own children. But all he heard was killing his own children, which he clearly is very opposed to violence against his children. And so that put him into the mode of, wait, what the fuck just happened? It was just a miscommunication. And sometimes that happens, especially on panel shows when you have different people talking and stuff like that. So that's what happened. And so he called her a cunt. And then she's like, you call me a cunt? And then he's like, well, you are a cunt. If you would suggest I would hurt my children. She tried to explain. He's like, so just back down. And it was very, very intense. So anyway, that was the story. It was weird that nobody cleared up the miscommunication. You can't, though. Like when someone's seeing red on something, you can't. You just have to kind of sit there and let them be retarded at each other, and eventually it'll go away. I think Hannah can handle herself, though. Hannah is very pretty, and she's abrasive, and she's had to live next to Farron her entire life. I think she'll be okay being called a cunt. I doubt it's the first time. She'll be fine. She'll make it. Okay. Root Beer Buzz is my first local super chat, or whatever you fags call them. Hey, thank you. But I'm supporting you on locals and YouTube. But I gotta say thank you for helping change my life. Missed a lot of streams due to changing careers, and a lot of fear came with it. But you were the push I needed, and my life is so much better. Thank you. Hey, Root Beer Buzz. I'm glad to hear that, man. I remember you sent a chat talking about that career change, didn't you? Very cool, man. Matt P. Locals needs to add casting and background play to their Android app. Having to leave the mobile app open to watch is faggy. I will tell them. Super Unknown says, fuck all the chick drama streams, lol night. Well, I mean, that the only reason I even talked about it again is because it was a super chat, but I'm pretty much done talking about it. Cynthia Libtard says, no girl needed your defense, but any good dude at the bar would have told Bronca to hold up. You know that, Nick. We weren't at a bar, Cynthia. And I don't know that you've been to a bar lately where anything like that has happened. And finally, if you are at a bar, if you're a dude at a bar and some other dude calls a chick a cunt and you step in, prepare to get yourself fucking stabbed, shot, beaten, hit with a bottle, and die for that woman that you don't know and will, in a bar setting, not on fair and stream setting, in a bar setting, will probably go home and fuck the guy who called her a cunt after he kicked your ass. Don't do it. Do not step into that shit. Fucking insane. And the women who want men to white knight for them at bars to guys that they will go home with, they will never go home with the white knight. The white knight simp will be left alone. That's movie town stuff. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Right? Like Back to the Future. Nope. Those dudes end up in a fucking grave or a hospital if they're lucky. Men, unless you personally know these people, do not involve your ass in a domestic fucking situation. You don't know the score. You don't know their relationship. You don't know anything about it. He might call her a cunt every night, and she might just be happy with it. She might be offended right then and be happy 10 minutes later. That's you in a body bag and her going home with the same guy. Nope. 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 You want to do it? Go ahead. It's gonna take a lot for me to step in to something like that, like physical violence where people are in actual danger. Yeah, maybe. It depends on the circumstance. But this idea that you're gonna like just white knight everybody who gets a nasty word at a bar, you can get fucking killed. And this is the difference, I think, between now. I'm not all women, obviously. Many women, even many women in the chat know this. Many women in the chat know this because you're expressing this opinion right now. But this is the difference between men and women who don't know this. It's really easy to demand someone else put whatever on the line on behalf of someone you don't know. But men are walking into actual danger with it. They're walking into an actual thing where they could be put into real physical harm. So I would not advise that. All right, here we go. Sir Salts a Lot says, what is felching? Please explain. Is this what you want? Is this what you need me to do? Is this what you need? Go to Urban Dictionary and look it up, man. Felching's it's pretty extreme. It's pretty extreme. It's the type of stuff that you can't see on most websites. All right, here we go. Gooch says, Bronca spoke base truth. Maybe harsh and unwelcome, but truth. Ladies over 30 would do well to heed the advice of Bronca. No, they wouldn't, though. Okay? No, they wouldn't do well to look up. Like, I love Bronca, and he may be telling the truth, but that's not advice. It's not advice, because Bronca's advice to women over 30 is you're fucking done. That's the advice that he gives him is you're fucking done, which I don't actually like agree with that, but I get it. I get the perspective, and and that's fine. But Target just said it, and I think I agree. His advice is for 18 to 24-year-olds. I mean, think a little bit more, 18 to 27, and it's really about securing a relationship while your value is maximum. Investing in the right guy who has the potential, because one of the things he talks about, and this is not only just true, it's plainly fucking obvious, and anybody who disagrees with this is weird. Men's value tends to increase as time goes on. Statistically, as a just a bell curve or whatever, men's value tends to go up because women value different things about men than men value about women. Whereas women's value tends to decrease. Of course, there are people who buck this trend. But when a woman's value to many men, in fact, probably the majority of men, is sexual value, sexual market value, then they're going to be at their zenith amount of value in their early 20s most of the time. Now, I said on Fair and Stream, that's not always true. Like, to me, and I shouldn't even say to me and probably to other people, Lady Rackets looks better now than she looked at 20, like by a long shot. So, you know, I guess that's something, but that's not the rule. That's just an individual. And we're talking about rules, and we're talking about because you're in love. No, that's not it. That's the thing you guys don't get. I'm not talking about, it's not my rose-tinted glasses. I'm being critical and asshole-ish. And, okay, I'll tell you guys a story. Should I tell this story? I think this story's relatively okay. This is relatively okay. One of my favorite memories of me and Lady Rackets was in college. And felt bad for my buddy on this one. We were in college, and my room, I don't know how this always happened. I had either a multiple room, which would have two roommates, or a double room, but I always had it without a roommate. And I didn't have it like as a single room. None of my roommates ever showed up to college. I think Kevin Spacey probably molested and killed them. I'm not sure. Okay. So I always ended up with multiple beds in my room, which is great. And they were bunk beds because it's college, but I didn't have a roommate. So I just took the bed down and made it like a king size bed. Basically, we put the two beds together, and that was fine because I then had a king size bed. So my buddy was visiting, and this is going to sound gay, but it's not like you put the fucking beds up separately, but he hung out and was asleep on the other bed. To be very clear, this is not actually one bed. There's two beds. Well, this is gay. So that he's asleep, and Lady Rackets comes into my room, and she is wearing this dress. It's a blue, an ocean blue dress from Hawaii that had, like some palm tree shaded, darker shade blue and stuff like that. It's very, very form-fitting. It was a great dress. And she came to visit me, and I was in bed. And my poor friend was asleep there next to us. Except he wasn't asleep. He was just pissed. I found that out later. But that being said, so, so anyway, when I look at that memory, this is why Based, you're here from Mars. How you doing? We were talking about pole dancing earlier. I know that's like one of your exercise things. Welcome back. So anyway, the reason I tell this story is because how Branka how Branca talks about his wife is he will always see her as 26 when he married her, right? Like, I see her as 26. So what he's saying is, even though from the outside or objectively or whatever, her attractiveness may be lower now than what it was, to him, he will always see her as that attractive thing. And that's what some of you guys are saying about me. But I tell you the truth, when I replay that memory in my mind, I don't see her when she was 20. I see her now in that dress. And that dress would not fit now. She's very different. But I see her now in my memory of back then, rather than me looking at her now and seeing her when she was 20. It's the opposite for me. So that's what I'm saying. So what my point is that not everybody's like attractiveness, not every woman's attractiveness goes down as they age. Eventually there, of course, will be some point where that happens, sure. Whereas for men, because we're not talking about male attractiveness in the same way as women's. Part of male attractiveness is success, experience, confidence, and those things build over time. They build with life experience. They build with successful business endeavors. They build with successful or unsuccessful relationships. It's a different set of attractiveness that we're talking about. So what Branca's message is for women who are in their early years, when they're typically at their prime, Miss E, Lady R would look great in that dress because it wouldn't fit her at all. I'm not going to go there. Okay. So we're just talking about something else here. You need to stop. But the whole point is that when women are at their peak value for the sexual market value, again, is what we're talking about here, they should maximize the use of that to secure the husband and the bag. And what he talks about is investing. He said this before. I don't know that he said it on Fair and Stream or anything, but finding a guy that you look at and go, this person will make money. Maybe it's a particular set of skills. Maybe it's their personality, whatever. When I got married, I was flat fucking broke. Like, I didn't have any money for anything. Didn't, and that stayed true for quite a while. But that's how it goes. The investment was in me as a person. It wasn't in my checkbook. My investment was attractiveness and just someone I, really enjoyed talking to all the time, constantly. So that's how that worked out. And for us, it worked well, which is great. For other people, it doesn't. But that's what he's saying is not advice for women who are over 30, because none of that applies to any woman over 30 in his mind. And in most people's minds, really, that's not what it's for. So I don't want to say that he's I don't want to say that women should heed his advice, because if you're over 30 and you're entering into the dating market, Branca can't help you. You have to have a completely different approach to life than what he's talking about. You have to express and demonstrate a different type of value at the onset. And none of this stuff is about what happens 20 dates in. None of this stuff is what happens 5 months down the road. This is all about how you attract someone. And laws of attraction are pretty fucking complicated in some ways, but really simple in others. And, but Branca's advice isn't fit for women over 30, because his advice would exclude them entirely as having any hope at all. So that's that. Matt P says, to the trash Stros for winning one without needing a trash can. We'll see in a couple years how they cheated this time. You know, the best part of the trash can thing, though, with the Astros is that they batted better on the road without the trash can. Where the fuck is my... Damn it. Only time you weren't dating someone 22 or younger is when I was 17 with my history teacher like a boss. Sam Winchester. Sam. Sammy. Sam. 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 Dean. I just gotta say, like, Sam does turn into kind of a fag throughout that whole thing. Is that a VR base station behind you? Right there, yes. Jensen Ackles is always the higher value man than Sam. Wait, Sammy, bring me a pie. All right, next. Gooch says, here's the thing. Yes, chicks in their prime can make their best move, but there's wisdom for chicks over 30, and this may be hard, but it's lower your sights, find a stable guy, and fuck him silly. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'll accept it. I don't 100% agree. This shouldn't be a surprise, by the way. Like, if people watch with any discernment, I will let people say what they say on my show. I'm not here to argue with people's experience or life advice or anything. Mine is different than a Drexel or a Bronca or whatever, or a mindset. I live a different life, have lived a different lifestyle, have different opinions on it, but I'm not here to argue with them or whatever. And I don't think things are as bleak as they make them out to be, but they're speaking in generalities, and speaking in generalities always is going to bring, you know, this, it's a hammer. Root Beer Buzz says, Rekieta Law, I bet you kiss girls, faggot. Nick proceeds to give Lady Rackets a kiss. Who said she was a girl? Nick doing a stand-up stream is weird. Well, welcome to locals. No, I like standing up to do these local streams. And once I get a stand-up desk, I'll probably do them during trials and stuff, especially. I'll probably be standing up more because I can raise the desk during the trial, but I sit down so much. And with this standing desk, you know, you can lower it in the middle of the show and you can raise it up in the middle of the show. So if I just want to get up and, like, if I'm, rather than sit for 10 hours, I want to stand up for an hour or something, it'd be fine. Yeah, you don't think things are as bleak because you met your wife when you were young, you have a few children, a bunch of money, get divorced, lose all your money, you'll be singing a different tune. Maybe I would. I don't know. But I know divorce broke people who found hope and love, and they're not all ugly. So Gooch says, I'm just saying, if you're looking for a dude that will take care of you, ladies, lower the standards, give him what he wants to be fucked, and he'll worship you like a goddess. You're right. You're right on that. But let me lightly push back, Gooch. In whose interest is it for women to lower their standards? to find a nice man? Is it in the woman's interest or is it in the guy's interest? Now, it may be the woman's reality, but there's a bunch of like low rent dudes who are like, lower your standards, please. And so like it's this back and forth that goes, and I'm not commenting on you. I don't know you at all, right? Like, so I'm not saying anything about you. And Drex and Branca are their own enigmas that people can maybe, you know, people can make their own opinions on them. I know which ones of them I'd fuck. But the idea, you know, I don't know. There's a bunch of poor dudes telling women to lower their standards, and one of them was Kevin Samuels. And it's the funniest shit. It's the funniest shit on the planet. Like, Kevin Samuels is really a funny story. Oh God. Sin, I hope so. JJ13, he was poor. He wasn't when he died, but when he started, he was. It was all a projection. It's great. He was. How many of you guys, show of hands, how many of you guys know a black guy who's a life coach and has no reason to be? In fact, I know multiple black guys who are life coaches with no discernible achievements. Drex isn't a life coach. He's not in this. Lead attorney is not a life coach. He's an attorney and YouTuber. But I'm talking about legit, like not famous people, not public people. In my life, I've met multiple black guys who do life coaching, and I look at them, I'm like, what are you coaching them into? A lower middle class existence? That'll be great. Fantastic for you. Go get it. It's like this weird cultural thing that I've experienced predominantly in the black community. Wait, what does purple pilled mean, Tanimal? But I have watched these dudes who, like, they're pulling in like a mean 40 grand a year, you know? They got maybe like one rental unit that they rent out, which pulls them in. That's like $200 a month of profit coming in. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to come and I'm going to teach these other men how to be high value. Right. And then they go out and they just start talking about it. And then the thing that gets me is that they will, if they can ride that wave and get successful, then they will have life coached themselves into the upper middle class or the upper class while life coaching others into the lower middle class. And it's fucking amazing to watch because it happens over and over. Most people don't background research their life coach because it's weird. Of course they're successful. Why would they be talking about it? Otherwise they'd just be working. It's fantastic. What discernible achievements do most of these people have? And if you look, Kevin Samuels wasn't wrong. He was not wrong about what he was saying to a lot of these women. But Kevin Samuels faked his way into it. And cheers to that man. Props to him for fucking doing it. But it's like that guy who would be on QVC at night. Let me tell you, I wrote this book about how to be rich. These simple tricks will help you fool the IRS and the banking system into making you money. When the only fool was the person who bought the fucking book. Amazing Wireless. I speak ill of the dead all the time. The dead deserve all of the ill speak. You can't defame them. There's nothing you can do. Aaron Carter just died. Did you guys hear about this? Oh, that sounded like a stand-up act. Here's the punchline. They found him dead in a bathtub. Why should you care? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. I have no idea about was it drugs or was it Holocaust victim weight loss? I don't know. So again, not again. My wife's best friend is her cousin. And she was just over at our house talking about how she was kind of into the train wreck that was Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter was like, he's going through some shit, had a train wreck. He's Nick Carter from what, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or one of those faggy boy bands. Nick Carter was his brother. Aaron Carter started his music career later. Backstreet Boys, okay. And so he had face tattoos, which is probably why he's dead, frankly. But frankly, I've seen a few tattoos, some really nice ones out there, wonderful tattoos. You got sleeves, you got tasteful little clovers maybe around the clavicle. You got wonderful things that you can do, but face tattoos, very breaded. I'm not impressed. I don't like them. They don't look good. They kind of fade. So anyway, so he had these, he had tattoos, face tattoos. He was going through some sort of crisis and he's dead. The obvious implication is one of two things. If he's dead in a bathroom, you either got a drug overdose or you got a suicide. Frankly, that's the reality. He's fucking toast. That's going to happen. So he's dead as shit. Of course you could say ill things about him. Of course you can. Because the dead have no feelings, and the dead's reputations are of no value. There is no property interest in them. But the long and short is, I'm just laughing because my wife's cousin was kind of like getting into the whole Aaron Carter drama thing. Like, this is her new entertainment arc, and now he's fucking dead. Whoops! Did I slap her down? No, I don't care. Being with whatever she wants. Grown-ass woman. I slap her down. What I really want to know. See, can't say bad things about Floyd, though. Floyd? Wait. I'm George Floyd. Give me that. That fentanyl. Give me that fentanyl. Hi, please. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy. Get on the ground and die. Of course you can say bad things about Floyd. Say whatever you want about dead people. When I'm dead, I hope people make fun of me and be like, that faggot was up here mocking all the dead people. Good. And lawsuit? Oh, sue me, Floyd's family. Sue me hard. Fentanyl George will buy my kids' college tuition. Yeah. They set Floyd up like a bowling pin. Oh, God. I thought they set him up like a... Oh, I can't even finish. I can't remember the term. I ruined it. It's dead. Never mind. What are the things you kneel on? I guess they're just called kneelers at a church, right? George Floyd was doing his best Catholic Church pew impression. No. kind of Winnie the Pooh faggot shirt are you wearing? This happens to be a very comfortable sweater, good sir. And I kind of like it. I was very curious when I ordered it, and I was like, I don't know about this color, but it's here. I'm fine with it. My nipples disagree. Well, they disagree often, maiden. Thank you. Nick, you fag, you just lisped. Happens from time to time. Happens from time to time. Biden, you saw it. Guess what that means? You get to come to the mansion. I need more artwork behind me. I know. I was just talking to a wonderful person about that. I got to hang up some stuff from when I stand up. Orange shirt act. It's not orange. It's school bus yellow. God damn. Am I going to cover the election at all? Not really your bag, but no, I do. I tend to do election streams. Midterms are really fucking boring, but I'll probably cover them anyway. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how to do that. You kiss prostitutes on the mouth. I have never been in knowing proximity to a prostitute. I've seen a couple of them, like, you know, when you're driving by and they're trying to get whatever, but I've never been in knowing proximity to a prostitute. What do you guys think? Should you kiss a prostitute on the mouth? I know that's from like that Pretty Woman, right? Like, I don't kiss on the mouth. Well, why not? You put my dick in your mouth. Like, what the fuck's wrong with a kiss? You'd eat her ass before you kiss her mouth. Wash up! It's grocery shopping time! Well, would I kiss that guy on the mouth? Absolutely. Oh, that pink shirt. That's nice. I'm gonna go find another one. Herpes is what's wrong with her mouth. Does her ass not have herpes? Can an ass get herpes? You know, I've never asked this question. Chat, does anybody know the answer? Yes, it can. It can. Yep. Yes, it's called hemorrhoids. I don't think it's called hemorrhoids. It's a little different. Even in the ear, you can get ear herpes? Oh, see, come on. Hemorrhoids looks like herpes? I'll take your word for it. How many hemorrhoids are you looking at, Based? What are you even doing? Based here like, I don't know if that's a herpes or a hemorrhoids, but you got one, buddy. You did take a pole class? See, do you bleach wipe the pole? I would. I didn't, but if I was taking the class, I would. I don't trust those bitches at all. Were there any men in your pole dancing class? Use alcohol and wipe it down so it's not slippery. Yeah, so it's not slippery. It has nothing to do with the fucking no men. Boring. You should get a dude to go do the pole dancing class with you. Guys, if you want to go meet a bunch of women and get immediate dates, go to the pole dancing class. When you show up to the pole dancing class, don't be a fucking fag. Okay? Don't do that. You go in there, and then when they're like, what are you doing? You're like, look, I lost a bet with my buddies. Here I am. And then you get up there and you rock that shit. Right? You just tear it up. Because here's the thing. Women climb poles like this. And they wrap their legs and they're like, guys climb poles like this. And you just go up. right? Because you have arms and back muscles and lats, and you just do that, and they will melt. They will melt. I only speak the truth. But if you have a gun, what then? Grab a butcher knife and start cutting. I mean, not you with those shoulders. Maiden, I'm going to teach you something about men very quickly. We could be smaller than you, and we will still be hilariously and unironically stronger. It's not fair, but it's how God made it happen. I know it's true, because you know what? These shoulders, I can go straight up a pole. No big deal. I can climb that thing in seconds. And it surprises me. I'm like, I didn't think I could do this. Nope. Right up it. Lazy ass me sitting around doing nothing. You put that fucking metal in my hands and I'm straight up that thing. Straight, go right up a pole? Absolutely. Zeno, what the fuck, Nick? Zeno, what are you talking about? Saying is that you love handling poles. Got it. I'm Polish. Of course I love handling poles. Have you seen Polish women? Oh my goodness. They can Polska this kielbasa all day. Holy shit. Amazing Wireless 2 says, my man has heat rash shoulders and still is more powerful than a woman. Unironically that. It's so sad. Woo. But it's weird. It's weird. Get a poll in the vault, you bigot. We'll throw $1 super chat. I got to get my studio out of the vault before we do. There are a lot of chonkers in those poll classes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Based. Come on. We know. Are there bearings on the pole so I can spin around it? I don't think you need to worry about it. No, big women. Like, and look, this is not hate on the big ladies. I can hate on the big ladies all day, but to their credit, there is not a lot. Like, this is the gay part of the body positivity movement. They tell big women that they're pretty just by being big. That, first of all, that's a fucking lie. Get that lie out of your head. Nope. Stop it. You are down the totem pole automatically. May not be fair. You can have all kinds of reasons or whatever, but this is just reality. You are down the totem pole. So they're like, oh, just be yourself and enjoy eating the donuts. Nope. Don't do that. That's bad advice. But some of the large women realize that that's bad advice. And they start to try and find things. They start to try and find things to make themselves more attractive, which is a myriad of things, but confidence is a big one. Pole dancing class is a great way for them to realize that they can do something, be quote unquote sexy. And guess what? There's a bunch of dudes out there who will find a big chick swinging around a pole sexy. It ain't me. It's not my thing. But there's guys out there. There are guys in this chat who do it. The other thing, a huge confidence booster for some larger ladies, the boudoir photo shoots. And those are cropping up all over. And fat women are taking lingerie pictures constantly. Well, they're not taking the pictures. Someone else is taking the pictures of them. They're coaching them through it. And the smart marketing ones know how to basically add as much Instagram angle as possible to every one of them. And so I'm not surprised at all if there's big chicks in the pole dancing class. Not even a little. Not at all. Because they're looking for ways to increase their attractiveness immediately, even if they're trying to lose weight, because they know that they're not going to lose the weight in a week, but they can start doing a quote unquote sexy thing, maybe make it an interesting part of their persona, and it can boost their confidence at the same time. Makes sense to me. Aussie Overlord says, wait, are we talking whale watching or thick beauties though? Aussie, don't do this to me. There's no difference. Thick beauty is a lie perpetrated by the black man. I'm not afraid to say it. We all end up here I am. Don't ever mistake me. Right? Like I could use about 12 pounds of muscle, which would mean also cutting about 10 pounds of fat. So it's actually like 22 pounds of muscle on the gross, but on a net gain of 12 pounds of muscle. That'd be a good place for me to be. Not a peak physical specimen, never have been. That's fine. But neither are you fat bitches. Like it's just, and that's okay. That's okay. We're just talking about reality. Not everyone's a 10. No one's gonna be. Well, someone is. Even Henry Cavill has short ass fucking arms that drops him to a 9.5. You fat though? Yeah, Zeno. I'm fat. My lot in life. You and your fat butt. I have like a negative ass. I have an old man ass and I'm not even old yet. Henry Cavill has a huge penis, despite what Star Wars Girl says. He's got those really short arms. They're really short. I don't know. Don't you put me on Jason Momoa. You know how dangerous that is? Geralt, short arms, prove it. Fairy, Magdalene, no, please, girl, don't make me do this to you. I have broken so many women over Henry Cavill. You just need to look up Henry Cavill's family wedding photo. That's all you need to do. And you need to look at all of his brothers, all of them, and just compare their arm sizes. He has nice biceps, great triceps, great shoulders, good forearms. They're all meaty and muscly. They are short as fuck. They are short. It is weird. No, women, like, look, I know you bitches. I'll call you bitches like Bronca. These bitches. You guys talk about men as if our obsession with breasts is a problem. You women cannot look past a pair of man tits. You can't do it. You're like, oh, look at those fucking man tits. God damn. And you don't see these little midget ass arms because you're like, oh, well, I'm just lost in his nipples. Yeah, us too, bitch. We know, okay? But you are accusing. We know. You don't even know. Henry Cavill has tiny fucking arms. They're way too short. Schmoozer, thank you for that edit. That's fantastic right there. Wait, did you guys think Lead Attorney was gay? No, you didn't do that. You did? Why? Is it because he's handsome? Because he talks nice? He dresses nice? Motherfucker's gay. That is the gayest straight man I've ever seen. I love him. He's so fucking great. He's so great. What about Vic? Ryan, stop. Ryan, stop. No, I think Lead is fantastic. I think that guy's great. When I saw him, I'm like, this is the most handsome, well-dressed motherfucker on the planet. Who would sit on a live stream with a suit? What kind of weird monster is this? Matt was hot. Oh, Matt the fucking the gun lawyer guy, Fudbusters. I like that guy. He's fun. You want me to give him your number? He's also like 6'3" and 220 pounds of muscle. Yeah, Lead's big. I want to meet Lead in person. I really do. I'll cover my ass or whatever just in case. Even though I don't think I'm his type. But I want to meet him because he said he's pretty big dude, and I'm like, and I fall victim to it too. I look at him on camera and I'm like, I figured Lead was like 5'9", maybe 5'8", 5'9". Turns out he's 6'2" or whatever, 220, big dude like Maurice Smith. That's a UFC category. Holy shit! How many women call me hot? Not very many that I know of. I talked about this on that stream along with Lead and Drex, right? I talked about it. I was guys don't get a lot of hot compliments. So like I don't know. Not a lot of women walk up to me and are like, "Damn," which is fine. I mean, I don't need that in my life. It's nice though, but yeah, like I do not see guys getting called out for being just straight up physically attractive most of the time. Ryan, who do you want to meet? Your paycheck. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, 40 Mike says, still remember a compliment from 2004. Talking trash, the truth. Stop. You're going to make me blush. Says, you're the whole package, to be honest. Yes, you're very attractive, but it's your mind that hooked me. Oh, damn. You are hot, Nick. Lady R is lucky. Okay, stop it. now I'm all over here. I'm like, oh. Pretty fine for a Jew. I'll take that. Nick, you're a faggot. Oh, thank God. Whew. That's what I needed. I'd bang you and I'm not even gay. Nick, you're hideous. Oh, this is what I'm used to in my life. Thank God. No, it's a strange thing because this is what I was talking about. It's not, I don't think for guys that it's physically you are a 6. I think you're being generous, sir. I'm good with it. For guys, it doesn't matter if they actually are physically attractive or not. It doesn't get said. It's a different thing. Robin, I want to know everything about this. Robin says, I took your advice and started doing the compliment thing and it worked out well. Awesome. What do you mean? Tell me more, please. Tell me more. I want to know about how it's working out well for you. And look, I know you ladies in the chat are out there telling guys they're sexy or whatever, which is seriously, I cannot express how, guys, fuck, I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to do this on Rumble on Monday. But this is it. Guys who are here, you are not pieces of shit. You are not pieces of shit. You are not fucking worthless. You are not garbage. You're not doormats. You're not pieces of shit. You're not anything. You're just you. Some of you are probably pretty cool. Don't go to work tomorrow or whatever. But honestly, like, the world has come to this place where shitting on guys is fucking unrealistically popular. And you're not a piece of shit. And guys don't get to hear it very often because they're like, well, they know. Like, they know. But seriously, you're not a piece of shit. Ari Rose, I'm glad. Ari Rose, I'm so glad that before we got married, my hubby wore ugly glasses, shaved his facial hair like Fred Durst, and he wore dad clothes because once I got him to change all that, everyone realized how hot he was. That's the Chris Rock scheme, right? Once he got married, like, women were around, is because his wife made him like start actually looking nice. Base says, what the fuck? That's so weird. Do you guys mean in person? Because I be telling Legal Mindset he's hot all day here. Yeah, in person, but not just in person. Am I trying to be Jordan Peterson? No, I just want people to know they're not pieces of shit. That's it. But that's fine. Oh, here we go. Robin says, just saying glad you're home, missed you, etc. He just kind of beamed, more affection, etc. Yes. This is the thing. I don't do the dating advice thing. I can't do the dating advice thing. I don't date. I haven't dated in 20 years, and I dated one chick. Before that was another one. I cut that bitch off after a week because, god damn, she was annoying. But I don't know how to date. I don't want to know how to date. I don't know anything about it, okay? How tall is Legal Mindset? He's about this tall. He is taller than me. He says 6'6". He's not 6'6". Legal Mindset's probably 6'4". But he measures in Korean, so. Oh, I am a 6'6". No, you're not. But he is slightly taller than me, yeah. I was surprised. But see, he says he's 6'6", and Drex says he's 6'6", and Drex is taller than Legal Mindset. I peg him literally at 6'4". 6'4". That was a Japanese accent, not Korean. They're the same thing. They're just separated by nuclear weaponry. What the fuck? Do you hang out with basketball players? Look, I have a short complex. I've got to be the shortest king in town. So I need to be, and at 6'2", that means you gotta find tall dudes to hang around. But I'm here to clean up on that short Chad energy. That's what I'm doing. Here's the deal though. Like really, I love what Robin just said. Women, if you, I can't do dating advice because I don't date. I don't know what that's like, but I can do marriage advice. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I probably could do dating advice. But it'd be untested, right? Very untested. So, but marriage advice I can do. Relationship advice I can do. Women, if you want more affection from your men, it's really, really simple. Show him affection. Because this motherfucker, he goes, He goes out. He goes to work. Everybody fucking disrespects him or not disrespects him, just doesn't respect him. He goes all day. He's unappreciative or unappreciated. He has these ideas. He has thoughts. He's thinking about his work because guys think about their work when they're not working. Like, how can I do this better? How can I be more efficient? How can I be more effective? What do I need to say in the next meeting? What do I need to do here? That's what we're thinking about because this is how we're wired. We're wired to provide. So these guys are out there and they're like, I'm doing everything I need to do constantly. And every single time, nobody gives a fucking shit what I say. Not because their ideas don't have merit, but just because they're a guy who's like 26 who fucking cares what they have to say. And frankly, most 26-year-old guys are retarded. It's just true. I'm biased in the same way. But when he comes home, when he comes through the door and you treat him like his work colleagues treat him, let me tell you about my day. Oh, you think you had it bad? Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Let me reset you. Let me reset you. You can get there. You can actually, and a guy will listen to you. But when he comes home from being unrespected all day, he walks in the door. Just say, hey, I'm glad to see you. I love when you walk in the door. I miss you all day. I was thinking about you earlier. Any of these things. Because nobody fucking else on the planet was thinking about him. But just that. Just that. Hey, thanks for going to work today. I know it sometimes sucks because we've talked about it. You better talk about it first. This is a veteran one, but I know it sometimes sucks, but I'm glad you went in there and did what you got to do. And I can't wait till they see what I see in you. Just say any of this stuff. And he will look at you. First thing he's going to do, if you haven't done this in a while, first thing he's going to do is say, what the fuck do you want? Do not react negatively. He's just skeptical because everybody else, and maybe you for a while, have neglected this. That's okay. It's okay. Ignorance is okay up until knowledge. Now you have knowledge. It's going to say, what the fuck is going on? What do you want? What do I got to take you on a vacation? Or what bill just came due? What is it? No. Zeno, they don't just want sex. I mean, they do, but they don't. That's a cheapening of it. For guys, sex is the total expression of desire. But I'm going to tell you a secret, ladies. We don't want you to just lay there and open your fucking legs because it's a duty. We don't desire sex. I mean, we'll take it. That's not what we want. We want to be wanted because everybody else wants us to leave. And when we fucking come home and you express to us that you should be somewhere else, like, oh, don't even get me started on what happened today. You fucking worthless faggot who went to work, you piece of shit. You weren't here to help me out. My God, all we want to do then is go to the bar and sit next to the other guy with a fat ass fucking stomach and drown our sorrows about how we're not appreciated. Because we know we're not appreciated. So stop for a second. We don't just want sex. We really don't. Sex is a representation of what we desire. But this is going to take a little practice. And a little practice starts here. Hey, welcome home. I appreciate you. So cool that you're back. God, I didn't know. When the door handle there, I didn't know what it was like. I just smile when you walk in. I just feel good about it. Make me feel safe. Anything at all. And we're listening now. Now we're listening. Now you've put us in the mode of You want us here. We'll listen, of course. If we feel like our listening is valuable, not that you're yelling at your aunt on Facebook, but we happen to be your aunt on Facebook. No. We'll listen. We'll listen. A 100% of the time. But you have to do two things. You have to realize that maybe you haven't done this in a while. That's the first one. And you have to weather his skepticism. Because his response is probably thinking back to the last time you were nice to him. And the last time you were nice to him, you really wanted that new purse. You really have to justify that $300 grocery bill. Whatever it is, that was the last time you were nice to him. This time, be nice to be nice. And before anybody stops me here, I have a completely different speech for men. But it's in the exact same fucking vein. This is not all on women. Making a relationship work is never all on one party, and no party is perfect. Men have a completely different speech. I'll give it a different day. I'm not going to do it right now. But I want to say this very clearly. The premise of this talk was, if you want more affection and attention from your husband, here is how you get it. If men want more affection and attention from their wives, guys, your task is much bigger than hers. You already know this because you married that fucking thing. And it's not so simple as saying hi when she walks in the door, because she's there all day. I can tell you all about it, but I'm not going to do it on the stream. Target, you sent a paid chat on this topic. I was about to check them, so I'll check it out in just a second. Here we go. So, but I'll do the men talk. I talked with Joe a long time ago about doing a series of interviews on locals with men about being men, and specifically in regards to relationships. And I wanted, and I'm talking all different types of men and all different types of relationships. So we're talking about, like, I'd have Drexel on, I'd have Branca on, I'd have Joe on, I'd have anybody who has some insight into this topic on, but men specifically. But I mean, if I'm going to bring up how to keep a marriage going, I'm not going to have Drexel on. Like, that's a different question. Drex is a different type of relationship and he has a different perspective. That's fine. But I'm going to talk to guys with long marital histories, guys like Ty, for example. But we'll do that. We'll do that, absolutely. But it's you know, I have very harsh words for the men. Very harsh words for how to date. Not date, how to relationship. And we'll do that at some point. We'll do that at some point. I'm not prepared for it. Your wife hates you? Tell us. Wait, hates. Why does your wife hate you? Robert Ford, why does your wife hate you? Tell me more about that. While I wait for that, I'm going to read this super chat. Oh, you were just kidding? You want the advice? No, we'll do it. I'm getting to the end of the stream. tonight because it's almost 4 a.m. and I got to get up for church. So, but we'll do that soon. All right. Debbie O says, I'm a divorced woman. Bronca's age. Advice: don't lower your standards. Recognize when someone adds to your life versus takes away. May not always manifest the way you thought it would. I actually, look, I am a guy, I'll say it this way, who should have lowered his standards by every objective account. Like I told you guys, I've dated like 2 women. I went on a couple dates, one-time dates. One was a complete fucking accident. I was looking for something for our cheerleading practice. I was on the phone with this chick named Nikki, super nice, and she was cute. She was skinny, but she was a friend of mine, and I didn't vibe with her in that way. Okay, didn't vibe with her in that way. But she's not ugly, she's not fat, and she called me up. I was looking for something for cheerleading practice. I was very distracted, and she invited me to dinner. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't think about it. I was just like, yeah, of course. We can go go to the Mexican place, grab some food. It'd be great. I hung up the phone. I found the thing I was looking for, and then my brain processed what happened. I realized, oh, shit, I just got invited on a date. And I did not want to be invited on this date. She's super nice. Again, not my type. And for me, I don't friend zone chicks at all. Like that was never a thing. For me, if there was some sort of like thing, but it didn't work out, gone. I don't want you around. Like, goodbye. Get out. The friend zone thing, not my style. Okay, so anyway, one of the other chicks was this girl named Ginger, which is a big mistake. I was fucking dumb, and she was in my algebra class, and I was good at algebra. But my algebra class was fantastic. Okay, Ginger was her name, not a descriptor. Algebra was in my class. The professor said, you can either get your comprehensive grade, the grade you get on the midterm exam, or the grade you get on the final exam. Whichever one is the highest of those 3 things will be your grade in algebra. Took the midterm, got like a 95%, fucked off from the rest of algebra. Fuck off. Why would I take the rest of college algebra? I got an A on the midterm. It was beautiful. I stopped going to class. But I had a study group where I actually just went and helped other people. This is before I was a lawyer. I was good at math before I was a lawyer. Okay. So in my study group, this girl, her name was Ginger. She's a little bit bigger. She was not like massively fat, but she was not skinny. Not my type. I told you guys, I'm racist. I only like really skinny women. I will never apologize for it. It's just my thing. And that's my kink. I want the bones to snap. So, Ginger was a hairstylist. And we were not on a date, but she said, hey, come by the, or not a hairstylist, but like a guest stylist. She's like, come by, I'll give you a haircut. And I'm like, cool, let the fucking haircut. In college, I'm broke as shit. So I go and I'm sitting in her chair, and she asked me out while I was in the chair with the scissors. I have never known fear in my life. I have never known fear in my life. until that day and never after. I stuck to my principles and I said, you know what? I don't see you that way. We're friends, study partners, whatever. My haircut was done professionally, and I never spoke to her again. Holy shit. I thought I was done. I thought, did I pay her? Nope. She wouldn't let me. I tried to pay her. She wouldn't let me. I tried. But I said, it's not really my thing, you know. It's kind of, thanks. Not into it. And then I never talked to her again after that. I felt awful, but I didn't know what to do with that shit. I was thinking, like hang out with her? Like, those, she just sit there looking at me with the clippers. Fuck, I don't trust that. See, here we go. Sunderwear says, I would kill even for a fat chick to hit on me at this point. Women do not hit on men. I know you ladies do, but men will go their entire lives. And this is weird for y'all women. It's weird for y'all. They will go their entire lives never, ever hearing, hey, what's up? Never. It's crazy. And it's how women see men. This was born out in the OK Cupid thing. Women see men as 8s and aboves and 4s and below. There is no 5, 6, 7 man. They don't exist. They don't exist. You were either the like cutest short king on the planet. You're like, oh, look at you, little munchkin. You're so sweet, but I wear heels. Like that's the 4. Or you're an 8. And women are like, yeah, I'll deal with an 8. And bitches be like this. I'll deal with an 8. I'll shoot for the 9 and I'll dream for the 10. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But women just don't typically hit on guys. Now I know in certain places, in certain atmospheres, of course they do. Yes, I got it. Let me do one more thing here. Women. The guys that aren't getting hit on aren't going to the places where guys get hit on. Because they have no affirmation in their life. They have no reinforcement. They don't feel sexy. They don't feel attractive. And they don't think that going to the club or the roller rink or whatever faggy shit kids are doing these days, they don't feel like it will be profitable. It's because every woman has treated them like a 3 their entire life. And they may be a 3. They may be a 4. They may be a 5. They may actually be a 7. But they feel like a 3. Marsupial Gamer, I got so lucky, Nick. When I met my partner, I complimented her dress. And she said it'll look even better on her floor. Have I told the dress story from when the swinger couple tried to pick up me and Lady Rackets? That's a fun. Have I told that story? I did. Root Beer Buzz. Tell us on YouTube. Been here, done that. Never heard it. Okay, so some people haven't heard it. I'll tell you really quick. So this is when we were down in the Caribbean, and I have been I've been trying to compliment people, just like make them feel good in their day. literally no intention. Like, just, hey, nice shirt, nice dress, nice skirt, nice thing. I like the thing that you're wearing. Cool purse. Just like try and make people feel good, right? So I'm sitting there with Lady Rackets. And we're at our resort in the Caribbean. And this very disparate couple walks towards us. The female was probably in her 20s, maybe 24 to 26. I don't know. Her name was Leah. She's super nice. She's actually from Minnesota. So weird thing. Hey, Leah, what's up, girl? How you doing? They're walking by. She was wearing a dress. It was a nice dress. Like, she was not the most attractive person in the world, but she wasn't ugly either. But she had a dress that really complimented her figure. And so, and the guy was this older guy, probably 60 to 65 years old. All right. And so they're walking by, and I just say, I'm like, hey, I like your dress. That's a nice dress. Looks great on you. They stop. Dead ass just stop right at our table. Hey, what's up? I'm like, how's it going? I had actually seen them before because their room was literally right above ours. And I saw them go into their room when they checked in, because we were at this resort for like 12 days. So we saw multiple groups come in and out of the resort. So like, or I say groups, but like, you know, like waves of people. Does that make sense? Like, because people come in on a Sunday or whatever, like, or a Monday, everybody comes in and they stay for till Friday and then they leave. And then the next Monday, a whole new group of people. That's what I'm talking about. So these people had just gotten there. Their room was right above ours. And I had seen them while walking around the day before, waved at them while they were checking into their room. I'm like, hey, what's up? Because I'm a friendly motherfucker. I don't know. It's weird being on YouTube because you develop this like, you just get used to kind of talking to everybody you see, even people you don't see. So they stop. I'm like, hey. I'm like, okay, hi, what's up? She had a nice dress. You guys are supposed to keep walking. And the guy says, well, hey, are you in the lifestyle? Just straight out, right with it. You in the lifestyle? Not really. Not really, no. And he goes, well, you know, if you guys are, I hope you lifestyle in our direction. I was like, yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, but nice to meet y'all. We'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it in mind. And I'm like, guy, I know kind of where y'all's room is because you're right above us. And then the girl, she says, oh, did you hear us? I was like, no, I literally just saw you checking in. This is awkward. Can you guys please leave my dinner table? I'm just trying to eat some fucking chicken. It was something else. I'm like, damn, that was forward as fuck. But then they, to their credit, they never talked to us for the rest of the trip. And they were there for several days that we were there. Super nice or whatever. But it was just like, no, like that's good, buddy. Okay. So, wait, what was that? I bet you what? You've never heard that expression before? Nice to meet you. Do you know my name? Bob Dylan. Bet you kept it in mind, lol. No, literally no. Look, she was cute. but being cute and being like, I was not like, not attracted in that way at all. Not to mention, not a swinger. So that's one big roadblock to the issue. But two, not into it. Was she fat? No. She's like saying she's cute. She's fine. Like if she walked by in a normal place, I would, you know, I'd look at her. She's cute, whatever. But not like, no, not my type. Also, not my type. I was literally just complimenting the dress that she was wearing, and then it turned into this weird thing where apparently I'm trying to get fucked by this young chick and maybe by an old man. I don't even know. I don't know who's pitching. I don't know who's catching in that situation. Not my thing. But damn, it was a weird experience. What if it had been two women? Well, Biden, it wasn't. Should have just took the chick. My God, your nose is red. Well, it's because I'm drinking. They wanted that tight Rekieta ass. So scary. So scary. God damn. Nick's going to wind up with a We're the Millers swinger situation. I'm not familiar. What is that? What did Lady Racket say? She just smiled. She's so polite. I do kind of give off swinger vibes. How do I stop doing that? Immediately. Running out of time on that bottle? Wait, this one? Quit offering free mustache rides. I'm like, my nose is a Sibian, bitch. What am I drinking? I've got this Yellow Rose premium collection, limited edition. Cabernet Sauvignon finish. I think you can only get this at the distillery. Wait, what was that? Stop wearing what? Stop wearing assless chaps for a start. Don't you fucking tell me how to live my life. It's the Hitler Youth haircut. I think I'm retiring the Hitler Youth haircut for a while, at least for the winter. Shifty says that one eye, the pic I sent. Wait, what? Can't explain why you give off those vibes. I just wouldn't be surprised if you actually were a swinger. What? Should I start singing like Zoot Suit Riot or whatever? The Zoot Suit Riot. Throw back a bottle of beer. Shifty, where did you send me a picture? What are you talking about? You like the short hair? Must be the hairdresser in me. I'm going to let it grow out a little bit because it gets really fucking cold. So I think for winter at least, I'll grow it out a little bit. I got to get some cleaned up. You sent me a picture on Twitter. I'm banned from Twitter. Discord, I never got back to you. Oh, fuck, what is that? I got to get the neck hair shaved off. And I don't want to mullet, so I need to clean it up in the back, but I'm going to keep most of the length, and we'll go. Look, I'm a petty man. I'm a petty man. And all I saw is all these women thirsty for Peter Tragos's Greek swoop. So we got to get some long hair and just out Tragos. Does my P.O. box accept FedEx packages? No. Amazing Wireless. If you want to talk about that, send me an email and we can talk about it. Or You can just go to one of the many doxes and find that. Shifty. Wait, what picture did you send? Send me a message on Discord right now. I'm on Discord. There it is. There you are. Oh, the Glenfiddich. Yes. Yes. I will see if I can find time to call you tomorrow. I'll see if I can find time to call you tomorrow. Yeah, Mephisto, I got your text. Let me answer now while I'm thinking about it because I might forget later. Mephisto, I believe that date is great. Is it good for Drex? If it's good for Drex, I'm pretty sure that my family is not doing anything that day. I think we're the week before, so it should be good. Bangs, grow some bangs. I have some. Like I don't know. Like I have bangs or whatever. It's just they're just swooped over. Which version of Glenfiddich? It's an 18-year. Small batch reserve. Looks good. I don't know what the deal with it is, but it looks delicious. Glenfiddich was my grandfather's favorite scotch. I didn't know my grandfather was a scotch drinker until after he died. Your audio is straight up ass on locals, and I'm not talking your swinger lifestyle. God damn it. This is going to be a thing now. Thanks, Based. What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? This is going to be a thing forever now. Fucking hell. The only thing I swing off of is hanging testicles. You're right. You're right. I have pronounced your name wrong the entire time. It is from Mars. It's an Italian surname. And I keep saying from Mars, which is wrong. But it's from Mars. And look, I don't care that you like, linguine or whatever. Like, I do too. It's terrific. Swing Kata. God damn it. All I'm trying to do, look, here I am, innocent me. Like, oh, I'm a happy person. I want to make other people happy. So all I do, I compliment one woman on how she looks, and immediately, she and her like 700-year-old guy are like, yeah, we'll fuck you. Like, whoa, calm the fuck down. I almost wanted to go up to their room, like just with like a beer or whatever, and be like, what's up? And just be really awkward. But that I didn't, I felt like maybe I would get raped. Pussy. Aussie, would you have gone to their room? Would you have taken your wife up to a 65-year-old man and maybe a 25-year-old woman's room? Like, would you have done that, Aussie? I mean, I know you do your kink stuff, but fuck no, but it's not my story. Good answer. Nailed it. Look, I don't care if you're in the swinger lifestyle or not. Like, that's on you. That's on what you do, your thing. That's fine. Whether you're in it or not, when you get proposed by like a kind of cute one person and a not cute, very strange other person, you can't picture the cute person in that scenario. Like when you run through it in your mind, all you see is the least attractive person. That's it for the rest of your life. Like that's when I think of that story, I will always think, I'm like, ooh, that guy was not there. What if the other person was legal mindset? Definitely no. Definitely no. He's my bro. You can't do that. That's weird. Wait, why? No, it's just he's my bro. That'd be fucking strange. That'd be stranger than anything else. You thought he was gross, IRL? Legal mindset's a gem. Base, look, if you come to Anime Matsuri this coming year, my entire purpose, no matter what I say about the rest of it, will be to hook you up with legal mindset. I will wingman for you so fucking hard. It'll be terrific. So I want nothing more than for you to rock Legal Mindset's world and make him into a proper man. And I'm going to say it. I brought that man to the fucking taco bar at the last Anime Matsuri. I'm just saying. I pulled that chick away from whatever guy that was and directed target sights on Legal Mindset. It was the funniest accidental wingmanning I've ever seen. Nah, bro, I'm her brother. Sure you are, Enrique. Sure you are. You're definitely out at 2 a.m. with your sister at a bar in downtown Houston, you fucking fag. Come on, what are you talking about? No, you're not her brother, you weirdo. You're her gay friend from work who's like trying to slide in after she got dumped by someone. I know this score. I've seen guys like you. I'm her brother. Because I'm like, I wanted to make sure no one I knew was going to get stabbed. So I got to ask this guy. I'm like, hey, what's up with you and her? He's like, oh, no, I'm her brother. I'm like, oh, so you don't mind that she's talking to these other guys or whatever? He's like, no, it's cool. 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 In fact, let me go talk to some guys. Yeah, that'll be awesome. That guy's day was ruined. Can you imagine being him? This is your one chance. Your one chance. You're at a bar at closing time in downtown Houston with the slightly chunky Latina woman of your dreams, and you're like, yes, finally, she dumped that fucker Eric, and God, I'm gonna take her to the bar. I'm gonna comfort her. We're gonna be friends, and then I'm gonna slide my ass right in like a greased up slip and slide. Like a slip and slide covered in canola oil. Yeah, bring that churro home, buddy. That's his entire thought process. And then this fucking asshole comes up and is like, sits down. All I did was order a drink. I just ordered a drink and I accidentally knocked into this chick. And I'm like, I am so sorry. And she looks at my badge. I'm still wearing my Anime Matsuri badge like a fucking idiot. But it doesn't matter. She's like, is that anime? I'm like, what? Do you like anime? It's like, yeah. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And she's like, I'm a school teacher, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I like anime. I'm like, then why aren't you at Anime Matsuri? What's Anime Matsuri? Oh. Anime Matsuri is this place where anime lives in Houston, Texas. It's like the biggest thing on the planet. Really? You didn't know about it? Are you dumb? Oh my God. I didn't know. You should come tomorrow. Hey, I've got a table at Anime Matsuri. You should come visit me. And look, all of my friends here are going to be there. Some of them have tables too. Come visit them. Oh, really? Yeah, let me introduce you to them. And I walk over to Legal Mindset. He's the first person I see. And I said, here we go. This guy, look at this guy. Do you know what he does? What? This guy goes on YouTube and he explains the law to a whole bunch of people on live streams. He does? Yeah, he does. Pretty cool, right? Oh my God. Let me introduce you. His name's Andrew. Hey, here's Andrew. And she never, ever stopped. She and Andrew left the bar very shortly after that. Nick talking to this girl like she has Down syndrome. Based, I talk in the way I am spoken to. I ruined it? How did I ruin it? What do you mean, how did I ruin it? He left for the chunky Latina. Oh, well, yeah. Look, that's not my thing. You want a stuffed taco? Go do it. I want a lean taco all day long. Put the carnitas in there and barely anything else. How chunky was she? She wasn't huge. But too chunky for me ain't far, fam. I'm fattest. Always have been. Nice titties, Tubby. What's too chunky again? For me, my size is too chunky. Bates, why would you hate yourself? The man was thousands of miles from his home. Leave him alone. He grabbed onto that. He grabbed onto some menudo for some comfort in a cold winter night. Leave him alone. Talking trash is which sucks because you and I won't ever be friends. In wait a minute, what are you talking about? Of course we'll be friends. Silly. Stop that. Stop that. All right, guys. What I need to do. Parasocial relationships aren't real. No, they're not. So you should come see me at an event and we can hang out, have a drink, have a conversation, have a fun time. I love it. I love meeting people. I do. I know this is weird because like it's kind of gay, and I know a lot of people like will say stuff like this, but I actually mean it. And I've said this over and over and over. I love stories, and everybody has a different story than me. So come hang out. Come hang out with me. Tell me your story. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care any of that stuff. Come hang out. Tell me your story. It'll be fun. I'd love to hear it. I like learning about people. I like learning about life. I like learning about all sorts of shit. The easiest place right now is Anime Matsuri. But I'm working with Dick Masterson on doing another collaborative live show. It sounds like maybe Philadelphia in the fall, in the spring. And he's talking about potentially a Europe tour. I don't know. I got to look into a lot before I can commit to a Europe tour. But let's see. You're going to ask Rekieta Law for a picture, then put my arm around him and go say nigger. Talking trash the truth. I think you're not happy with the written history we're forced to swallow. So you thrive on collecting people's histories. Yeah, it's probably true. I just really like stories. I really do. I love hearing people's life experiences. They're different than mine. And that's just me. That's probably the writer in me and the fucking gay in me. but it's true. So right now, Anime Matsuri for sure. For sure. I think it's August of next year. I'm there. That's what I want to I'm going to get, like, there's nothing in my schedule outside of an unpredicted emergency that will stop me. But also potentially Philadelphia in the spring, potentially Europe, which I have not been to Europe in so many years, never been to Europe since YouTube. And I know there's a bunch of Europeans who might be interested in visiting. If that happens, I will tell you. Is Anime Matsuri doing another YouTuber panel? Yes. Bigger, more YouTubers, not just panels though. Appearing more YouTubers. I think we may have Critical Drinker. I think Drinker will be there at Matsuri. I asked him on the Real BBC the other day, and he said he's planning on it, trying to make it happen. Holy fuck. Having Drinker there would be amazing. When's the next event you'll be with Legal Mindset? The one I know of is Anime Matsuri in Houston. I believe he's planning on being there, based. And seriously, girl, I will wingman you right into Fucktown. All day long. You'll be there and we're getting drinks? Oh, yeah. That sounds great. That sounds like a ton of fun. Okay. And they're on me, by the way. You go to Europe before coming to Canada? God damn it, but I can't really blame you. I went to Canada last year. I went to Kitchener Comic-Con. I want to go back. I love being there. I had a ton of fun in Kitchener. It was awesome. I would go back in a heartbeat. It was 2 years ago. COVID fucked everything up. I don't remember. Come to Calgary. Here's the thing. If I get invited to a show, I'm there. But I'm not going to go to a show where I don't know if I'll be turned away at the door. So if you guys want me at a show, ask them to invite me. Come to St. Cloud. I go to St. Cloud all the time, Ranger. I was just there. I stopped at Cane's just yesterday, day before. But yeah, if you want me to at like in your area, it's not like a weird arrogance thing. I will not go to a fucking convention, be turned away at the door. I'm not going to waste my fucking time like that. But if you want me, I'll speak at conventions. I get very, very well received at conventions. Hundreds of people, which is gay and weird to say, but hundreds of people show up and they listen to my panels. We have a good time. So if you want me at a show, I will do live shows all day. I love them. And this is what I was getting to earlier. I know other people are like, oh, I don't want to meet people, or I'm apprehensive. Oh, yay, I'm happy with my... No, I actually enjoy hanging out with fans, with audience, with whatever. Because I don't see people as fans because I'm still fucking stupid. I just see people as people, and I just hang out and talk and drink and laugh and smoke cigars and whatever. Because this whole parasocial thing is so fucking weird. I don't understand it. Okay. But if you want me at a place, please tell them. Say, hey, invite this guy. Schedule your own fan meetup. I do. Whenever I go anywhere other than my house, I schedule fan meetups. I try to. I did one last time I was in Florida, in Tampa, or in St. Petersburg, I guess, at Dr. Barbecue. And I bought everybody's dinner. I don't mind thanking people for showing up to my things. That's the thing. And then after that, we went to another bar and we drank and we had a good time. I would do one here in Minnesota. I did one a couple years ago, but I'll do another one. When am I back in Florida? I don't know yet. He did follow me after my I need a towel super chat. So far, so good. Get it, girl. Go fucking get it. You get whatever you're after. I'm so happy for you. Go fucking just get it. I want people to have so much fucking fun in their lives. I have no idea. Or you have no idea. So anyway, but this is the end of the stream where I'm getting too drunk to continue and have to get sober enough to go to church in the morning. Ari Rose, why are you getting down on yourself? What the fucking hell is this? What is happening in my chat? You're based in Netherlands / Paris. I would travel a bit to see you live and drink. Yeah. Target. I am going to read your chat. Yes. Ari Rose, don't worry about any of that. Do you know? So, look. Nobody is socially retarded. People are varying degrees of sociable, and that's fine. I've been all of them throughout my life. I've been the person who never wants to talk to anybody in a group. I've been the person who timidly will talk to a few people that I trust in a group. I have been the person who will walk into any group and immediately start setting up whatever I need to set up. And then I've been the person who walks in and is the focus of group, which is weird. That's the weirdest one for me. You're not socially retarded. You're just you. Stop that. Don't worry about it. Everybody is so fucking self-critical, and I get it, but you're self-critical. You have to realize that you are doing the thing that is making you that is other people don't see you that way. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me read this last couple. Holy shit. Pentony says, my wife was 33 when we met, 34 when we married, and had 2 teen sons at her 35 and 37, married 20 years. Yeah. Dude, everybody's story, nobody's story is the statistic. And Bronca tried to say that tonight, but it didn't really come across. Root Beer Buzz says, I'd fuck me a zoo animal, but she better go back after I'm done. Shamu better go back to the ocean. I lowered my standards then. I will again with enough alcohol. Don't judge. I don't judge. I just disagree. Guys and ladies, don't lower your standards. If I'd lowered my standards, I'd be married to, I don't know, a chonky hairstylist. And maybe she'd be warm and comforting. But I don't know that I'd be happy. Gooch says, on standards, it's true that it's relative, but here's Bronga's point. Too many 35-year-old 6s are operating from the standards of a 22-year-old 8.5. And they could be perfectly happy with a 6 dude, but instead will spend their life with cats pining for that 9 that will never have anything to do with her. Yeah, no, I get Bronca's point. Might be true. I don't know if 35-year-olds are as 6 as they're made out to be. Here's my counter argument. Here's my counter argument. There's a beautiful video about soccer players' wives, famous footballer wives. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, whatever. These dudes are literal top 0.0001%. They're in perfect physical condition. They're drop dead attractive. They make unlimited money. And yet, all these guys are married to women who are older than them, who are also very sexy, don't get me wrong, but they're married to like 35, 36, 37, 38-year-old women. Holy shit. So these women can get a 0.001% man. Guys who are going to make $5 to $50 million a year and are peak physical attractiveness. Okay. All right. You gonna drop your standards too far? Maybe you need to. Those women are, I mean, they're fucking hot. But it's not like, according to these other guys, it's not just hotness, right? It's, well, do your eggs have an expiration date to this? I'm just saying it's not so fucking cut and dry. Root Beer Buzz, since I missed a lot, how have things been? Rumble has blown up since your banning. Your locals, I've heard, has blown up. Your Twitch has been suspended, but then you got back on YouTube. My Twitch is also back. Were you surprised over the support? Yes. And did you second guess over the transition? Yeah, of course. Of course, it'd be way easier if I was just on YouTube. And by the way, fuck Keffels and Bot McFuckface. I hope to catch more of these streams. Dude, local streams are my favorite things to do. Unironically, not to be gay faggots for all of you, but god damn, I love talking to you guys. Target says, last time I was complimented, I asked on air for a week. It was a great feeling, and the girls that said it made it clear they weren't hitting on me, but I didn't care because the compliments felt good and very foreign. Well, there you go, Target. What do you mean you asked on air? Like, on your show? Is that what you're talking about? Finally, Amazing Himalayas. What if the girl was single and invited you both back to her room? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a lot. That's a lot for me, because 18 years of marriage. I'm not so sure the threesome thing is the right move. Let's see. Root Beer Buzz. Here's $1 for LawTube's favorite swinger. I hope Locals only gives you 69, so you know how much you and Jack have in common. And 40 Mike says, over under on the based/mindset drama. Oh, I can't wait for it. That's my main goal. Main goal is to get based and mindset into a situation where I can grift their drama. Walked on air, not asked. Stupid autocorrect. Oh, okay. You walked on air after getting the compliment. Oh, there you go. Very cool. Okay. Guys, I need to go to bed. Zeno says, X, I think you hate us and we're mental. You are mental, but I don't hate you. I love you guys. Talking Trash says, threesomes are not a good idea. Been there, done that. Well, there you go. All right, guys. I will catch you later. I hope you have a good night. Peace. I'll do something tomorrow. Okay? Peace.